Hello, my name is Ray Salazar, and this is Morning Reel, a 3 to 4 100 minute or so podcast of films that I review. Today, I review It's a Wonderful Life, the Christmas fantasy drama film produced and directed by Frank Capra. Came out in 1946. How time has passed since then, and how timeless this film is, and how relatable it still is, and how magical it is. This is a very magical film in a raw way, you know. Anyways, this film was based on a short story, and it's also like loosely based on the Christmas novella A Christmas Carol, written by Charles Dickens in 1843. And this film is basically about a guy who gave up his dreams. He had dreams in high school. He wanted to go just explore the world, get out of this small town called Bedford Falls. His family owned a business that was pretty much the heart of the community and of the town, especially against this evil monopolistic tycoon named Mr. Potter. He's an evil bastard. So he decides to step up, and in a way, it's a tribute to his father. His father gave a crap, and he gives a crap too. So his dreams basically kind of shattered in a sense, but he gave himself up to help others, and it's a pretty solid film as far as how it's written. A great ending. Um, right off the bat, I would just give it 3.5 tokes. And the reason why I give 3.5 instead of like four, because a lot of people say this is it's a pretty like legendary film. It's like one of the best films ever made. Especially at that time, and it's pretty freaking good. The only problem that I have with this movie is the fact that I can get over that. I can get over the ranking. It's still a great film, but this is me. It's my personal opinion or whatever. And all right, so the reason why I would give it 3.5 and not four is I feel like they spent way too much time on exposition and how time has passed in a sense, you know, because the whole third act is basically the dream sequence. And I kind of wish the dream sequence would have started, you know, closing the second act. So, but nonetheless, there are scenes upon scenes that are legendary, that are very entertaining. Overall, this film is very uplifting. The production and design is great. These are one of the films that I wish I can go back in time and be a simple, puny, unimportant production assistant and see everything go down, because what you see in the film is not exactly all natural. It's a set, and it's a set within a set. And you get lost in this film as far as its authenticity to what a town looks like and how it operates and how the people operate. And you see all kinds of characters, all kinds of feelings, all kinds of behaviors, all kinds of goals, all kinds of love. And this film is a romantic film in a sense too. George Bailey, the main character, is played by James Stewart. James Stewart is a hell of an actor. Probably one of my favorite actors, man. I think he's up there because this guy can be very vulnerable, and you're watching a 1946 film, and then at that time, there are all these like cool cat type of macho actors, and then you got Jimmy Stewart, who who doesn't care. He'll put 100% of himself into another person, you know, acting wise. He makes you feel like it's okay to be this person as a man. Then you got Donna Reed, who plays Mary. She's just wonderful. She's she's beyond the fantasy. She's just a piece of heaven, life itself in a woman. And Cabot does a really good job exposing how important these two people are to each other. Mary's a ride or die, man. Like, she really looks out for this guy. George, Bailey, the man who just hates the holidays, hates his life because feels like his life is going down the drain. And I don't know, man. When you look at this film and you get the lesson out of it, it's tough to put that in actual practice. This is a film where if you're having trouble finding a New Year's resolution of some kind, maybe you want to watch this and, you know, come up with something then. It's very uplifting, it's very inspiring. It makes you feel good about yourself in the toughest of the situations that you possibly be in. And I recommend everybody seeing it. It is a family film. I mean, for a Christmas film that was shot in July in the summer heat, it's a it gets dark. Like the third act is pretty dark. Um, the the second half of the second act is suspenseful in a sense. You can tell things are ramping up, and you're kind of worried about what's gonna happen next. You see a man who's contemplating suicide, and this is like I said, a Christmas film. It's supposed to be cheerful. It shouldn't be that dark, but I'm glad they went there. We deserve it, or maybe we don't. But it's not a spoon-fed film all the way. There's twists, turns. Just see it. My name is Ray Salazar. Follow me on IG and YouTube. Morning Shot Films. That is the plug. Ha ha ha. Follow the morning reel. Let me know if you like this review or not. And I will be reviewing more Christmas films since this is the month of December. I'm thinking of doing Home Alone, maybe 1 and 2, all at the same time. I'm probably thinking of doing another classic Christmas film, maybe The Miracle on 34th. That's a pretty good one. Some modern ones as well, like maybe Four Christmases. I don't know. It's it's that season. I can review whatever. I can review The Grinch. Oh, by the way, for sure, I will be reviewing Elf with 2 special guests. Stay tuned. Thank you.